Folks, I don't know how well this iPhone is going to do this justice, but this is our street out here. I mean, you can't see the street obviously because it's a river, and it's a fast-flowing river. I'm gonna step outside and get the umbrella and try to show you what I'm talking about. But I want to tell you, I mean, we're okay here because we're on a high elevation. As you can see, this gentleman wading across over there. You can see through the bamboo. This is a very important point. When you move to a place like Southeast Asia, you have to make sure you get a place on a higher elevation. We're bone dry up here, but anybody that's street level or their house dips down below, their house is full of water right now. So let me get my slippers on. Get my umbrella. I'll show you what we're working with here. Get the Mac Daddy. Oh no. Folks, we're on a higher elevation. This is our street. That's a step down right there. That's a step down, and then that's the street. And when you are on a lower elevation, all you can do is start sandbagging. It's just flowing, folks. It's just an absolute river. This is our street. Folks, people are, you know, when I talk about typhoons, usually don't impact us here. Well, this one has certainly impacted this area. Not from, you know, absolute total destruction from tornadoes and stuff like that. No, just from straight up flooding. Because it has just been coming a monsoon all night long. There's a coconut floating by, but you can see that there's a step down, and then there's the street. So I mean, I don't know, what is it, 3 feet deep? But again, if you're gonna get a place in Southeast Asia, you know, Philippines, Thailand, really think about this before you rent or buy a place. It's funny because I was telling my buddy, John Paul, I said, man, when I go look at real estate, I go look at real estate when it's raining, because I want to know if it's on a floodplain, you know, how the water is going to drain. So that young lady's over there walking around with rubber boots in her place. I would have to say she's got some water in the house over there. It's been coming down so hard. This is the first chance I've been able to get out here without just destroying my umbrella. And those poor folks back over there, they're just flooded out. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Like I said, this is just a lull in the action. And let me just show you. Okay, the reason that we're good, number one, okay, we're up a couple feet off the street already, but then the house is built up as well. So it's got a long way before it gets to us. All right, let's take a look at the backyard here. Folks, the old backyard fared pretty well. You'll get this tropical environment going on. I cannot believe that Fatima's little tarp didn't cave in with all this rain, but you know, the drainage here in our backyard goes down. We have a drain right here, and normally it goes out, but I guess we're just up to the level. So we got a little bit of standing water right here next to our place. But, you know, like I said, understand we're on such a high elevation from the street level. And then you've got another foot. So it's got another 2-foot rise before it even thought about getting to our place. We're bone dry here. No problems with our spot. All right, it's been about 30 minutes or so since I last filmed. Just see if this went down a little. Yeah, maybe. Looks like this went down a little bit because it stopped raining. It was coming in absolute. I'm just an absolute monsoon. You see, right down there where that Leaning Tower of Pizza power pole is, that's a river, or well, it's a canal. It's a canal. And so you can see some of the water is flowing in the natural direction of the canal. And then some looks like it's cutting a right turn and going down the road. Oh man, this is not good for those folks over there. They got feet of water in their house. I feel so sorry for them. All right, folks, so let me talk about a couple things you need to do if you move to this region, right? Okay, number one, when you go rent a place or buy a place, you need to be looking at the elevation. It's pretty simple. If you're going to buy, if you're going to buy some land or whatever, you need to go there when it's raining and see how the drainage lies. So that would be recommendation number one. If you're going to rent, you know, not as big of a deal, because if it starts flooding, you can always move. Even when I look at a place to rent, I'm looking at the elevation because I've been there before. Typically, I do not rent a place on the first floor of any building. If it's a multiple story building, always at least get the second floor. That way I know I'm not going to be able to get flooded out. And also, if you're on the bottom floor, if you're in a low elevation, even though if it doesn't flood your place, it'll flood the drains. So you'll go in the shower and there'll be damn sewage water coming up, you know, out of the drain, flooding your shower or flooding anywhere there's a drain. It'll back up before your place actually floods. So if it's a, you know, especially if it's a building on a low elevation, what I do is make sure I'm on the second, third floor. Then you don't have that problem. You know, also, if you're on the first floor, you tend to smell some of that, the sewer smells. So that's what I do. If I'm in a multi-story building, I'm always at least on the second floor. And I'm always looking at elevation. You just have to, because it's just a total difference right now. You see what's floating by. This is basically, you know, the rivers here. The sewage dumps straight into the rivers, to the canals, and when they overflow, basically the street turns into a river of shit. That's just the way it is. So you want to pay attention to the elevation, or else you're going to have 2 feet of sewage water in your living room. And you know, my heart goes out to everybody that's affected by this typhoon. They got flooded out. They've dealt with it before, but it just goes back to, you know, the foundation of your house. Where are you putting the foundation? What elevation? I can sit here and start talking about New Orleans all day long, but you know, for me, it's like, why build on something that you know is going to flood? But the reality is, people do, and that's where they have to live, and they deal with this. I've said, you know, a lot of the typhoons are like combat ineffective, but this one here has dumped a ton of rain on it. I mean, it has been raining so hard that you can't even hear the TV inside because the rain is so hard on the tin roof. That's how bad it is. I mean, it's and it just hasn't let up for, I don't know, what, 5 days? I don't even know how many days now, but it's supposed to roll out. Well, this is coming from my weatherman, my taxi driver, John Paul. He said it's supposed to leave out today, which is Sunday. I don't know. Maybe I should go in there and watch the news, and I can be a little bit more informed when I'm giving these little talks and stuff. But I do think since it stopped raining 30 minutes, an hour ago, the water level has subsided. But there you go. Another thing you probably want to have, I got a small Pelican case, and I just keep all my important documents in that Pelican case. Everywhere I go, if I go to, we're in her village, we're staying in a Baha'i kubo, in a bamboo hut. So you want to have your documents, bring at least one Pelican case, like a briefcase. Mine's a little bit bigger than a briefcase. It's like a double-sized briefcase. And it doesn't matter if there's a roof leak or it floods, whatever, that Pelican case is going to keep everything dry. Even if your place floods, the Pelican case will start floating. So that's one thing I would invest in. If you're going to move to a place like Southeast Asia, where it rains a lot, where there's a rainy season, put all your documents, anything important in that Pelican case, and then you don't got to worry about them getting ruined by the rain or leaky roof, getting flooded out, stuff like that. Hey, we haven't lost electricity. Maybe we lost electricity for 5 seconds or something like that, but we're good on electricity, we're still good on water, and our internet never wavered. So you would think with all this flooding, something would go down, but knock on some wood here. Here in Barrio Barretto, our utilities are holding strong, my friends, absolutely strong. We lived over in the penthouse suite over on the Subic side, and if it started coming to rain or whatever, our power was going out. Just different electrical grid. But here in Barrio Barretto, we're good to go. Now, I was going to take you guys on a walking tour to see what's going on around Barretto, but this ain't, rubber boots won't help this situation, and I'm not going to wade through this river of sewage to take you guys on a walking tour. I'm dedicated, but not that dedicated. If it subsides to where I just got to put my blue suede shoes on and deal with 3-4 inches of water, I'll go, but I'm not rolling out on that. You need a boat. See, if I had that canoe that dude's got in front of his ukai store, I'd get in the canoe, I'd take you for a tour. But I ain't got that canoe, so I ain't going. Stuff like this, Southeast Asia, this is part of life. Okay? Part of life, just mitigate it, pick where you live. Typhoon coming, stock up on some food, because obviously you're not walking to the market in this. And you can call and order some food, but no tricycle is going to order, he's not bringing the food here, okay? You can't get through that. All right, the rain's picking up, so we'll cut the video right now. We'll check it in a little while. All right, folks, let's take a look. Oh yeah, definitely starting to go down. So, from the first video, the first clip, I should say, it was up here. That's over a foot right there. So it has subsided, I would say, about 14 inches. It's still headed down the street. You can see it running more rapidly down that canal. But at least it is subsiding. So, right when you think everything's swinging your way, it starts raining again. I don't know, a couple spots it looks like the sky is starting to lighten up a bit. And according to John Paul, this is supposed to be out of here by the date, but I don't know. So you can see that water level dropped probably 14 inches because it wasn't raining. Now here comes the rain again. So Fatima, well, actually it's a combination, teamwork here. I had a can of pork and beans and I turned them into baked beans. Those things are gonna be absolutely delicious. And then Fatima cooked up some hot dogs. Now, We stopped by Angel's Bakery the other day and got some bread and ham and cheese, and we've been eating ham and cheese sandwiches, delicious. But now we're out of ham and cheese. So I got 3 buns left. I said, hey, get them hot dogs out of the freezer. It is hot dog day during the typhoon and the street flooding. So it's gonna be sort of like a poor man's chili dog. What you think, baby? Gonna be delicious? Huh? Well, I mean, you love hot dogs. The other day we were watching some Duck Dynasty. And you know, I think the 2 funniest people on Duck Dynasty, obviously Uncle Si, but old Godwin. You know, he don't say too much, but he is one funny dude. You go back and you watch all the really funny parts of Duck Dynasty. Old Godwin. And one of the episodes, they're sitting there supposed to be working, right? They start talking about a lunch break. The Godwin says, hey, I know this place, something about tomatoes or something. And they said, oh yeah, let's go. And he says, over in Vicksburg. And old Jay said, Mississippi? Yeah. So they drove like an hour and a half over there for their lunch break and ate at this place. But they had a chili dog eating contest. If you ate 10 chili dogs in 2 minutes, you got a t-shirt and a hat. Well, the problem was Godwin had just finished eating lunch. They were done with lunch. They were full when the owner came out and told them, hey, we got this contest. Now, obviously it's TV. But I think I believe it. Old Godwin ate 10 chili dogs in 2 minutes, won a t-shirt and a hat. We've been laughing at his ass. We're just, stuck inside because of this damn typhoon. We've been watching some Duck Dynasty, laughing our ass off. So I figured, hey, I'll fire up these beans, be a poor man's chili dog. All right, baby, what you putting on your hot dog there?
This is yours.
That's mine? Putting ketchup on there? Well, I gotta put them beans on there too, baby. I'm making a chili dog.
Oh.
I'll get it. I'll make it. What you gonna put on yours, honey?
Hot dog.
Huh?
Hot dog.
Well, I know it's a hot dog, but I said, what are you gonna put on it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're just gonna put a hot dog and bread. Oh, you gonna put Thousand Island?
Yeah, because I don't like the.
You don't like the ketchup? We're out of mustard. That's a banana ketchup right there. You gonna put banana ketchup?
I will try.
And folks, take a look at this banana ketchup here. Show them the label right quick. This is banana ketchup. Now, I don't know how well it's gonna go on a hot dog, but that is great for barbecue. Down in Cebu, if you go to a lot of places, they will always barbecue with that banana ketchup. It's pretty delicious. You need some help, baby?
Yeah.
Now hold on, let me get this 83-inch python coming to you from, oh shit, maybe that might require a Leatherman tool. Hold on. Let me try one more time. Let the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh shit, she's getting a knife after it. There you go, baby. That's what it needed a little knife action. Ah, yeah, there we go. Didn't need the Macho Man's pythons. Folks, you see all those knife safety violations the old lady just committed? I mean, it's almost, we had to go get stitches over a hot dog. Give it a good squeeze there, baby. There you go. It looks a little thick. All right, give it a taster and let's see how it tastes, baby. I'm gonna make my chili dog. That's all you're gonna put on it?
Yeah.
All right, take a big old bite. Let's see how it works.
Yeah.
It's pretty good? All right, folks. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and fix up my chili dog. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any relish. I don't have any onions. I don't have any mustard.
Pobre na. Napobre.
That's bad when you too damn poor the onion. Okay, but look here. Watch this. Oh yeah, that's a poor man's chili dog right there. Shout out to Gavin over in Louisiana, man. All right, let's come in here with this red hot chili sauce. What is that? Jufran. Jufran. Put a little bit of hot sauce on there, spice it up. Oh yeah, look at that. I wish I had some jalapenos. When you come to the Philippines, live on a budget, that means you give up all of those amenities that you're used to. You live on a budget. Jalapenos cost money. All the condiments cost money. Mustard costs money. All that shit costs money. You're trying to live on a budget. In other words, you're broke. You go with what you got. Look at that, folks. Take a look at that right there. My goodness, that's a poor man's chili dog. You're gonna taste delicious, I do believe. I get a bite of that thing. A little spice to it. Everything's good, but that cheap ass hot dog. Baby, where did you buy that hot dog? Huh?
In the ano?
In the Ano?
The store.
In the Ano store.
In the store.
What store? The Sorry store?
No.
That hot dog tastes like cardboard. It's like wet cardboard.
Hoy, Maritos, don't come back because you don't have food.
Oh, I bought some hot dogs in there, but you don't like them because they supposedly have cheese in them.
I don't like cheese. You always complain that you don't have money to buy delicious food.
That's horrible. That hot dog is totally screwing up my chili dog. This is absolutely disgusting. Don't talk bad about food. People are starving. No shit, I know that. But you know what? I have taste buds. That is the worst hot dog. That's horrible. Okay. So my chili dog turned into a that's an open face homemade baked bean souffle casserole. There you go. Put them delicious. You know, I took the pork and beans, turned them into baked beans, put them on that good bread from Angel's Bakery. Get you a knife and a spoon. Get that nasty ass hot dog off of there. When I say nasty, I ain't lying. It's nasty. Look at there. Oh, drop the bean. We'll go with that. So you guys send me messages, you know, I get so many pieces of communication, folks. I can't reply. I don't reply. I just take the time to talk about it on a video. I get emails saying, hey, you know, my pension is, you know, $723 a month. Can I live on that in the Philippines? Well, smoke. Can you? Yeah. You know, humans can adapt to pretty much any environment, right? Can you? Yes. Do you really want to? No. Because if you come over here with $723 a month on your pension, You're not eating Oscar Mayer wieners, you know, all beef. You're not eating ribeye steaks. You're eating sorry store hot dogs like I just tried to eat. Can you live off of it? Yeah. Have I lived off of it? Yeah. What's it taste like?
Delicious.
Delicious to the locals. It is not delicious to me because I've been eating hot dogs all my life, quality hot dogs. These are not quality hot dogs. All these feel good folks out there, they're not going to tell you that shit. Yeah, $700 a month, come on over. You can make it. Now, folks, this is all that's left of about a mango pie and an apple pie from Angel's Bakery. But I'm here to tell you, go to Angel's Bakery, Barrio Barretto, or Angel's, and you get one of these little pies they make. My God, that mango pie is delicious. I mean, the apple pie is the same way. I think they're 80 pesos, and they're well worth it. It's like, what is that, $1.60, somewhere in there. Absolute delicious homemade pies at Angel's Bakery. My goodness. That cleansed out my palate after that nasty ass hot dog that Fatima tried to serve me. Honey, baby, please don't ever serve me one of them hot dogs.
You're the one who's... Okay, put that hot dog. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know you bought it at the sorry store.
I not buy that in the sorry store.
What store you bought it?
In the MMB or...
Alright, just check the progress. I mean, the rain just been sprinkling. I want to say it stopped, pretty much stopped. See the difference here. Hoping that the rain will subside. This poor lady here pushing the bicycle. Hello, how are you? I should have got a ride with her up to the market. Oh, sweet lady. So where she's at is a little high spot right there. It's a little bit shallower. Out here playing in the water. Oh Lord! I hope he didn't get a mouthful of that water. Poor boy. Oh my goodness. Hey buddy. Oh man, he just took a dunking. Oh no. Yeah, it's starting to subside, folks. It's starting to subside. Hopefully the worst is past on this little typhoon. Little dog coming by. I don't know where he's going, but he's determined to go. There you go. You get over to the high ground on that island. Look at him go. That's nimble. He knows where he's going. Maybe that's the... Maybe that guy that just came by, that's his dog. I don't know. Where are you gonna go, puppy dog? Dude, this is so deep. If you get off into that, you're gonna be swimming, just to let you know.
It's going down now.
Yeah, it's going down.
You can go there. You can go now.
What do you mean? I'm not walking in that, baby.
Why not?
Why not?
You go there. Go there, go there. Oh, go. You're not going walk in there. You go there in the front gate.
Alright, so the dog's gonna retreat. The dog's trying to get down the street. Fascinating, sitting here watching this dog. You know what I mean? The dog came across that river back there, but he came down here, and somehow that dog knew that it was too deep over here. How'd the dog know that? Hello. How are you, sir? Maybe that's, I don't know if that's his dog or not. This lady's coming, took off her rubber boots because it's too deep for the rubber boots. You need waders. Really, that's what you need during this. You need those hip waders, you know, duck hunters use and fly fishermen. Here, the small kuya is swimming in the water. Folks, look, I ain't saying I won't go in this water if I had to, but why go in it when you don't have to? See, look over there, baby. That's the culprit over there. That drain thing's overflowing. There's the street. This is what we got left. Oh, so maybe that is a river coming under there. See, this is a little canal I was talking about here. It runs that way, which runs under the street. Folks, these Merrills with the Gore-Tex liners. If you got this Gore-Tex liner, keeps your feet dry. Now, obviously, if you go over the top of these shoes, it's not gonna do real well. It basically gives you like 3 inches. 3 inches of water protection. My feet are bone dry. They're gonna be bone dry as long as I don't step in a puddle and go over the top. So for this environment over here, you know, where the roads, when it floods, you know, it's basically sewage water. You're walking in sewage water. Let's just fucking call it like it is. These blue suede shoes keep my feet dry and keep the poop and the pee off of them. How can you beat that? All right, so right there, so you got people pumping it out. Just got to get a water pump and pump it out. All right, so kind of clean up here at the market area. People getting everything swept up. Again, today's a Sunday. It's normally busy on a Sunday. All you can do is put these sandbags up and try to control the water. So you can kind of see the water line over here. It didn't get too high. This street right here is good to go. That's the water line right there where all the trash is, just like looking at a beach. So those businesses are high ground. They're good. Now these folks here are dipping out some water. So they got over that little ledge right there in the pool hall. The flooding, I mean, like I said, if you go rent a place or you go buy a place, this is anywhere for real estate for me. I go when it's raining, so I know how it's gonna fare during the flood. All right, so the main road out here, everything looks good to go. Look like any damage at all to anything. Not too many people out. Tell you what I'll do, I'll go over and take a look at the beach. Just to see what's going on the bay. Oh, I didn't know a car could fit down this alley. Guess it can. Try to get down here and just show you what's going on the Subic Bay. Hopefully today is the last day of these rains. All right, let me collapse this Big Mac Daddy. Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get down through here. without stepping in a cesspool. Looks like obviously, I mean, the water's come up all the way up through here. Alright, do I want to take the blue suede shoes through those depths? Vortex liners, don't fail me now. I don't know, folks. That's just like a cauldron. That's a cauldron of nastiness. This little thing right here is flooded. If I really want to make it, I can make it. Check the depth. Well, I could go here and grab onto this bamboo fence. Question is that a floating, that might be a floating cauldron of shit. Like once I step in there, I might be 6 foot down, 6 inches down. I'm not going this way. Sometimes it's better to back off and punt. Oh shit. Because like I said, the blue suede shoes protect you up until that point. What's that, about 3 inches? You go over the 3-inch mark, then you got a Gore-Tex liner full of piss water. I don't know if you can see it through there. No, too backlit. Alright, let's pull out of here. Oh, damn, almost stepped in a fresh steamer. Alright, so I stopped off, got me a haircut. 80 pesos. Alright, here's a look at Barcelona. Doesn't look like too much stuff is going on. Ooh, Land Cruiser rolling through. Little red and blue lights. So just pause here, take a look at the action. And again, they got this this road concreted. You can get through right there. If you want to get down to Sitting Bull in your vehicle, no problem. Come down here and give you a better view. All right, there we go. Beautiful, brand new concreted road. Like my man said, it'll take them a while to do the both sides of the roadway, the ditches, what have you. All right, but there you go. Look around the action zone here. Central Park Reef with their sign going down. I was gonna go down there and see about Captain Fred, but it looks like their road at the end was flooded. I didn't see nobody sitting down there, so I didn't bother walking down there all the way to the end. Still advertising this barbecue Fridays to Sundays. Damn, I better watch these wires. Got a Ricky Racer taking them on the inside, coming into turn 2. Remember, I'm always talking about that pole. It's in the middle of the road. Well, that's where it used to be. And I guess they moved all the wires to that pole. But it's right here. I'll turn around and show you. Right there. That pole used to be in the middle of the lane. Finally, they chopped it down. Got the wires over here on this pole, doubled up. Now that thing's kind of doing the gangster lean on the inboard, but they got that thing chopped down. Although it's you hit that thing at speed, it's probably gonna pop your tire. But it's better than it was. Blue suede shoes shredding this 2-inch muck. Now folks, they're doing a lot of work on this spot right here, so I'm assuming somebody's got that rented and gonna turn that into a bar. Make that assumption. This looks like there's a lot of work right next to the alley and Rosie's. We'll go up here to Blood Beach, see what's happening, see what's going on. Looks like that roof might have caved in. some branches over these here wires. Looks like we got a fire department over the mighty Monte Inn. I gotta go down there and see what's happening. Got a Land Cruiser pulling in. See a lot of damn Land Cruisers floating around here. It's a $90,000 vehicle. Brand new. Toughest vehicle on the planet. But you see a lot of Land Cruisers riding around. All right, folks, so this is breaking news here. Breaking news, action over the mighty Monte Inn. Got the fire department, po rescue, everybody on scene. And then it looks like we got little babies. Looks like we got some dudes on some shovels. Let's come over here to investigate. This could be a news report. Oh shit, I see why. The mighty Monte Inn is about to crest the bridge here. Folks, you got all kind of activity going on. I want you to take a look. Just take a look how high this thing is. I mean, it's barely going underneath the bridge. My goodness, the mighty Monte Inn. This young lady over there. Wow, so it's up to the things there. So we got the rescue crews. Dude up there working on his roof. So I guess it just built up debris. So they're getting the debris out so the damn bridge don't come down. Yeah, all the stuff in the back of that truck right there is debris. So they had to clear, clear the upstream debris there. And I feel like a newscaster. Reporting to you live from on top of the mighty Monte Inn River. We've got Subic Rescue, Subic Public Order and Safety Office. And we got folks on shovel patrol trying to clear this up. I mean, look at here. Here's a good example right here. My goodness, got this big old log right here stuck underneath. Folks, I don't want to drop my phone in the drink, but there's probably only 6 inches to a foot clearance. So when it was coming a heavy downpour, I don't know if that debris was coming over the bridge. I really don't. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna come over here and be even more nosy. Take a look on this side of the bridge. Hope I'm not obstructing any operations here, but like I said, I would assume all that in the dump truck right there come from right here. And shout out to this gentleman trying to shore up his roof. You can see buckets right there. He's got buckets collecting the dripping. Oh, there you go right there. See, that stuff is building up. And there's so much flow coming down off the mountains. Man, it would just probably take this bridge out if they didn't clear this. There you go, folks, the mighty Monte Inn. It is just, man, pandemonium here. And check out this little wire right here. The wire hanging down. Looks like it's tied onto a stake, or could be a trot line. I don't know, but it's got something going right yonder. There you go. There's your news report. Your news report coming to you live from on top of the mighty Monte Inn River. That looks like it was in some serious danger until this crew got out here and cleared all that debris. I mean, I couldn't even imagine the amount of pressure, you know, if you allowed all that debris to pile up at once with that flow coming down. I mean, it would probably take that bridge out. So shout out to everybody involved in the rescue operation of the bridge. My goodness, serious business here. I'm gonna head back to Beloit Beach. see what's happening over there. Hey Eric, man, there's your goats. I think he did a video a long time ago about them damn goats roaming wild. Who let the goats out? All right, it's nice clear water. Wash out them blue suede shoes. Picked up my laundry here, 250 pesos for that aviator's kit bag, about 3/4 full of laundry, about $5. Wash, dry, and fold. Again, folks, greatest bag to have, aviator's kit bag. Get an original one. Don't get the new ones because the zippers are too cheap. Get a surplus one like this. Had this for a long time, still going strong. All right, so I'm opening it up here to the trike stand. Ooh, that's a little deep water there. Feet are still bone dry. Got my aviator's kit bag slung over my shoulder. This one gentleman stopped, wanted to know if I wanted to ride. And normally I would have told him yes. But number one, he's not a trike driver. He's just freelancing, which I don't blame him. But he didn't have no roof on his trike. The whole seat was wet. It was just wide open. And normally I would ride with that guy because I like the wide openness and I like the fact that I can film better. But being that it's raining, I didn't want to sit on that wet seat, put my laundry down on a wet floor. So I was like, nah, dog. Not today. If it's a sunny day though, that's exactly who I'd like to ride with. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I was gonna stop and drink a few beers. I said, you know what? Old lady's been cooped up in the house. So is Forrest G. I said, fuck that. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go back and grab them and go somewhere. There's really nowhere to go right now. So I'm just gonna take it back to the barn, pick up some food, hit the vegetable market, and cook them up some good food. After that horrible, horrible hot dog debacle earlier today. It just wasn't good. It's raining. I'm gonna go ahead and get a trike. Oh yeah, folks, I love this dude's trike. Look how open this is. Usually when they put the doors on here, it just makes you feel like you're in an MRI. This dude's got a big wide open door, real tall ceiling. Oh man, this dude's riding. He's got it going on. Got the windshield over there, but it's actually new plastic so you can see. I mean, I feel like I'm in a panoramic fucking 3D movie theater here. This thing's awesome. Yeah, check out the headroom right here. This sounds so cool. I'm getting a 5.0. I got the rag top down, so my hair can blow. I'm always riding in the back like DJ. Like a champion. Like a billionaire. I think I'm gonna head over to Pasito Lollipop. Pick up some vegetables. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Alright folks, up in here getting some shrimp right here. Getting a kilo of shrimp. I think $4.85. Almost a kilo. There we go. So that's about 2.2 pounds of shrimp for $4.80. And then I got this right here for $1.68. So I got a bag of vegetables for $1.68. Just a little bit of mud here in front of the Pasita Talipapa. Nothing they can't clean up right there, but just a little muddy. Folks, you see the outside of them things? And you look at these feet. Dry as a bone. Goodness. Them things are nice and toasty. The Fruit of the Looms.